Yo, what is up everyone? Hope all is going well for you. Welcome back to Get Jacked. Now today, we're continuing off here on official PvP. We're on Ragnarok and starting out here making up some metal arrows. So, as many of you know, we've been doing some decent PvP over the weekend and been going through a little bit of our supply of stuff. So, we've got a lot of metal arrows to make, replenish that. It's always nice when I start a video dying of both food and water. So, that's classy. So I'm gonna put these on the hotbar and we will hopefully remember to use them as we go through the video. So what we're gonna do today is we're going to tame up a few things. I definitely want to get a mammoth. It should be pretty dang easy to find a high level mammoth. I want to wait one. We do have a melee damage mammoth, which I don't see a point in having. This guy is useless. I don't see why we need it, because when you hit a tree with something like a mammoth that you've leveled into a melee, you get nothing. You get like 40 wood or something. It's useless. I use the weight mammoth to follow behind my Therizino, and then you get like 200 wood per tree and you just transfer it over. It's really nice. So this guy's slot cap. Gonna see how many stacks of metal arrows we can get out of this. I think we're gonna run out of metal first. We've got a lot cooking up, but as for smelted, I think we're getting a little bit low, so we might have to wait for some of that to cook up as well. I should probably learn these. And what do they cost? I always forget. It's kind of annoying. They take a few things. Cementing paste, fiber, metal, polymer, and thatch. Okay. Not too bad at all, actually. One cementing paste. Okay, we should be able to make up a lot of these. So that's what I'm going to start out with doing. We're pretty close to a level, actually. We're going to get some XP from this, that base crafting XP. So let's see here. Do we have paste in one of these? There we go. All right, I'm going to fill up my fabricator with everything we need to get these going, and we'll see how many stacks of metal arrows we can make with this. Alright, these actually take forever. All the other fabricators have been in use by other people, so I've been using this Dodicarus to hold all my metal arrows, but I think I've done it. I've crafted up everything I can. I've used every piece of smelted metal that we have out here in the outer forges, and just pretty much waiting for more to cook up. So we started with 15 slots. How much did I get through here? Nice. Not bad, not bad. Did I make it to 70? Not quite. 69 slots. Solid. Alright, so we've got this many metal arrows. This is going to be nice to have around in a bit. So, you're like our room of insane vaults. It's crazy in here. So many of them. Anyway, let's go see if we can find something to tame. Alright, so I've been out on the Griffin, searching around. Hopefully we can find us a decent mammoth. I could not find a Megatherium in the redwoods, sadly. So, let's see here. Usually they're like everywhere in the tundra. Like mammoth spawns are almost too much. It's like woolly rhinos and mammoths everywhere in the tundra. It's crazy. This is not the spot though. Alright, what do we got here? 90. Got some more over here. Garbage, come on. I'm looking for like a 130 plus or something. 140. There we go. That'll do. Alright, we're gonna need to... What level's that guy? Crap. I really had a fun time using a woolly rhino when we were doing that base defense and stuff, but I feel like there's only certain circumstances you would ever be able to use that. You need some really flat ground. Alright, I'm gonna remember where this mammoth is here. I need to go back and actually get a Quetzal to pick this thing up. So I was just kind of looking around for one. Hopefully, actually, why don't we check and see if the drops are clear in here? May as well, right? We'll just grab the easy ones. You know, we might be able to get us a decent long neck or something like that. Usually they are pretty garbage, but I mean, as long as they're not blue, we're pretty good. Well, look at that. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna take that for sure. Our Baryonyx that we were raising up, was it last vid? No, 2 videos ago, because we did PvP in the last one. The Baryonyx we were doing, all set. I got a pretty decent imprint on it, so I actually want to take that thing out. Now we got a decent saddle for it. We need to see what it's like. I've actually never used one. Oh, I've used it on a few occasions, only crappy ones. Never a good one, so maybe we'll take that out and see. Okay. Ooh, a stone hatchet. Think of all the uses for that. It's unlimited. Alright, let's see here. We'll check all these. We could get something good. I mean, we got a Mastercraft Baryonyx saddle. Usually this is the place to get saddles and long necks. Don't really look for anything else other than that because obviously you're not getting compound bows or fabs out of these things. Ascendant Dodic. Did they reduce the armor on these? Because Ascendant's only 50 armor. Dang. I guess you won't be rolling Dodics up to turrets anymore. I didn't even realize that. Must have been a thing. Alright, let's see here. We got 2 more. Alright, good. It's not blue. That's always the best start. Okay. Don't really need the saddle, but I'll take the fur. I mean, always decent to have. I was a little chilly. I guess I am pretty chilly. It's not really helping, though. Okay. Here we go. Last drop. 220% long neck. Here we go. Alright, and then I'll get that Mammoth back to base, but I figured I'd take a little break and just check these things out. When they're here, it's nice to actually get them. They're always looted. Ooh, a primitive lance blueprint. Think of the uses for that. None. That's how many uses there are. I answered your question, or my own question, sorry. Alright, anyway, let's get out of here. Alright, so, on the way back, I did grab that Mammoth, but on the way back from that, I found something else. Something I'm actually more excited about than the 140 Mammoth. So we've got that down, I knocked him out. Wasn't going to be anything too exciting. And then... Oh, this is our Taming Pen, by the way. It's kind of like a double-sided Taming Pen one of the guys set up. I actually really like it. I think it's really well done. This is a food mammoth, by the way, so great find. Great find. We're just going to pump all weight into it, so it's not that big of a deal, but this is what I found on the way back. Someone tamed a bear in here, so that's just kind of hanging out as well. Don't mind that. 145 male Megatherium. Now, our female Megatherium is good. So I needed a male, and now we can breed. How is this guy, by the way? What are your stats? Looks kind of bad, to be honest. I don't think he's got good stats. We're not gonna worry about that. Anyway, let me get out of here. I'm gonna knock this thing out. We'll see what it turns out for stats. What we want is something with high melee damage. Obviously, we're using this for charcoal on Ragnarok. Really the best use of these. Also, if we get a decent line of them, we might be able to transfer over and do the Broodmother or something with that. It might be interesting. I don't know. And maybe if we get a HP and a melee one, we could do that. That'd be probably pretty fun. You gotta admit. So I'm gonna knock this thing out. Evidently, I can just sit in a window. That looks real nice. That looks real comfortable. Perfect. All right. Real immersion. They're so immersive. Okay. Anyway, we'll be right back. I think it's running away. It's gotta be close. I've shot a lot of arrows into it. Wish I would have looked at how many I had before I started shooting, but it's been more than I thought. I haven't tamed... There he goes. Okay. I haven't tamed one of these since they came out, I believe, and it wasn't... I can't remember if it was a good one or not. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Let's see here. What are we talking for stats? HP... 5 point... That looks like a really high HP. I feel like it is. 5.3. These don't normally have that high of HP, do they? That's like a bad Rex. It's like a really, really bad Rex. If it comes out with like 7K or something like that, that'd be insane. Alright, anyway. We're going to leave both of these sit down. I'm going to check out the stats on this one because I feel like that's a high HP. I'll put them into the calculator and stuff. And then we'll see how they turn out. Okay. Mammoth, done. Very nice. It will never starve. It will never... It's not going to starve on me. It's got that high food stat. So we're set there. If we need to breed a full line of mammoths, if one day these become useful, and we need that food stat, we're good. We got above average. Anyway, it should be okay for weight. I mean, it is on the low side, but we'll just pump everything into it. This is just going to be used for loading wood into off of the Therizino, so shouldn't be that big of an issue. I'm gonna have to get this thing back over to base. But as for the Megatherium, he's going to be a little bit longer. They're actually like pretty much the same amount of time for a tame. I'm taming the Megatherium with honey, actually. We didn't have enough Megalania cable, because we don't have many of the Megalania, so couldn't do that. Honey only gives 66 levels at the end, whereas kibble gives 69, so we're going to miss out on 3 nice levels. You know, they'd probably just go into food anyway, so I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. He should tame out with a decent HP because he's starting with 31 points in HP, which means very above average. Very well, not like insanely above average, but it's a good Megatherium. We'll just say that. Alright, should be all set here pretty soon. And then I think I want to take out this Baryonyx. I've got this saddle on me to remind me to actually take it out and use it, because I will forget. I have a really horrible memory when I start doing stuff. So, Megatherium Tamed. What are we looking at? Come on, 7k HP. Nope, 666 HP. Nice. Alright. As for everything else, looks pretty decent across the board. It was like a really average Megatherium except for a high HP, so nice. 6.6k HP on one of these is really good. That's definitely one that we could take to like a boss or something just for fun. Maybe in the future. Maybe if we get like a blue or yellow mutation on one of these things, how hilarious would that be? So let's go equip this to our Baryonyx, and I'm going to take this thing out because I've never ridden one effectively, I guess. I want to see how much like fish meat and stuff we can gather, because I've never really tested that out on these things. Alright, so, gonna park the wyvern here for a sec, and I took him out to the canyon area, because I know there's a lot of saber-tooth salmon around here. Just want to see how well it harvests it. There's also an option in these guys' like inventory, and it says, don't seek fish on low health. So, I looked up what that was because I was interested. Oops. Yeah, that's the like spin attack that knocks you off a Tuso or turtles or anything like that. I really want to buff this guy into HP, because if we need to take him out to the Tusos, it's actually really helpful. You take this out, and if somebody's attacking on Tusos, you can stun them off and basically eat them with your Tuso. Really helpful. So I want to get this thing stocked in HP. Really haven't had any chance to take it out yet, so he's going to get some levels just from doing easy stuff. What is that? What are you doing? I feel like this is not your type of environment. I'm going to alert them that their terrorbird is trying to swim away. Alright, it's kind of sad that the move speed doesn't affect, like, in the water, because these things are really, really fast on land. That's another cool part about them. Alright, so let's see if we can find some fish over here. Now, oh, also, yeah, you can like shoot and, like, I guess you can whip, because whip is the new meta. Get off of me. You can shoot from the back of them, and being as quick as they are, could be pretty fun for base defense, something like that. Anyway, I have used them in the past. I think the one other time I used it was to tame a Moza, and that's because they're kind of quick underwater, and you can shoot tranks from the back of it. Alright, let's see if we can find a saber-tooth. I just want to see how much meat I can get. Now, when these things eat fish meat, they like regen really fast, like way more than even regular meat. So that's cool. I don't know, just an interesting fact. Thought I'd share that. I was going to follow up on it, but I couldn't think of anything else to say about it, so, you know, that's how we go. Dude, my meat runs out here. Holy crap. Just anger the saber-tooths. You actually do get a decent amount. I need to make sure I do not drown, because that would be embarrassing. And yeah, okay. Well, I wanted to test it out. Really cool thing. I just figured we bred it up, we imprinted it all the way, and haven't put it to use. So maybe in the future we'll see this thing put to use in some kind of PvP scenario. But as for now, it's just going to be used for gathering fish meat for stuff. Alright, I didn't think I'd get to it, but we're going to breed these two bad boys up. I mean, one of them's a girl, bad boy and bad girl's up. And we're going to see if we can get this good HP onto the baby. So if it doesn't get the good HP, not really worth it. That's really what I'm looking for to get out of here. And then we could probably get the better weight stat out of this one, hopefully. So I'll breed these up and we'll see. Okay, here we go. We're gonna toss this inside of this base so we don't lose the babies if I'm gone for a second and they start wandering around. So we'll toss this in here and we're gonna have ourselves a sloth pretty soon. It's gonna have its baby. It's gonna be like 4 hours until it does. I'm just gonna put it in here for now. Hopefully we can get something else raised. I mean, obviously I'm still taking care of my gigas and that is quite a process. But as for this guy, we're just going to leave him here. Hopefully we can find some other things to breed up with this, because it's really not a point in just raising one thing in here. Alright, you sit, because that's an option for some reason. And we'll return to this in about 4 hours. Okay, so we've got some twins. Look at these things. They're so ugly. What is going on with them? Kind of worries me. They're only level 194, so please say that you got that good HP stat. Let me see if I can get them out of the floor, though. If they don't have the high HP stat, they better hope they have a mutation, because we're not going to be keeping them around otherwise. Alright. Since they won't come out of the ground, they're just kind of stuck. We're going to leave them there. 5.1. That's not what we want. And obviously they're twins, so he's going to have it too. Yeah, the melee is not good either. Wow. You've disappointed me. We need another Megatherium. I think we have another female somewhere around. I'll look for that. We'll see if we can get that good HP stat for these. Sorry, I'm just gonna have to leave you guys here. I'll let you. It's not sitting. You don't even listen, so I don't feel bad. Okay, they've all hatched. Whew. These eggs did not take long. Okay. We've got a whole batch of Therazinos here. We're looking for one with the stats that we need. Hopefully one of these comes out. They're all different levels. Maybe we could get a mutation? Look at these things. These things are some weird looking things too. Now, the Megatherium behind me is also newly bred, and we just need to wait for its baby to come out and see if it's got the good stats. So let me disable wandering on all these now. What are we talking? Get some meat, or some berries into these. Now look at the stats. I don't want them to like starve in front of me. Alright. 5.5k HP, no mutations. Never gonna use that one, sorry. We're not feeding you. Alright, what about this one? 7.3. It's pretty decent actually, but not what I'm looking for. And 7.3 as well. Come on. 8.8. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Nice, the last one. There we go. So, these ones are going to be gone. And we're just going to raise this one Therizino. We'll wait and see what this Megatherium turns out to be. And I guess it'll be another, like, 3 hours or something like that. Alright, so here we go. We've got a better Megatherium here. So the last one we had, I don't think it was a very good female, to be honest. This one is much better stat-wise and level-wise as well. So this one should hopefully come out better. I mean, it's still only a 70% chance we get that good stat that we're looking for, but, you know, we can hope for the best. So we've got the Therizino. We're going to have this thing if it's good, and then obviously I've still got the 3 gigas that I'm taking care of. So my hands are a little bit full on breeding. I could definitely do, like, a lot more berry animals, but just imprinting those gigas, having to set alarms for those is really annoying. I'm really going for that 100%. So they've spread out their imprint timers by like an hour or so. So it's getting really, really annoying to say the least. Now, are you going to go down on your timer any further, or are you just stuck there? Come on, you can do it. Maybe we shouldn't look. Should we not look? Oh no, it's okay. Alright, that's a better level. Is it twins? Oh no, it's just one and a poop. Alright, nice. Good level. Looks like an old man. It's like a Megatherium with Benjamin Button's disease. You poor thing. Got the good HP though. Alright, so we got the good HP, same melee damage, and I think it got the weight from the mom. I can't remember what the other one was. I'll have to take a look. But now we'll just have to take care of this one. Any mutations? No mutations. Okay. Anyway, that's where we're going to stop for today. I know it's like a bunch of random stuff, but we have a lot of weird stuff to do over the next few days, so we may just have to get used to it. Anyway, if you like this video, definitely hit that thumbs up and or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Y'all have a great rest of your day, and of course, we'll catch you next time.